Hey there, Spellhouse. So overall today we did really struggle with just some basic questions on the exit ticket that had to do with our reading. We're going to address those and then go through the reading again to make sure you have important points. Which of the following are true? Circle all that apply. First, a lot of us circled D, but it is not true. Why is D not true? Change it to make it correct. Yeah, it's not the priest that ruled the Catholic Church and all the power, it's the Pope. Okay? The Pope was the person who is in charge of all the Catholic churches, but priests are people who are kind of like a pastor at a regular church, just actually like deliver the ceremony. But the people with the power were the Pope. So if you cross this out, it would have been true if it said Pope here. Okay. But now focusing on the rest of them, which of the following are true? Circle the ones that apply. Right. So D, B, C, and E. This was your way to get full credit. So now what was the relationship between the Pope and the kings in medieval Europe? Let's go back to our reading. You would understand this if you had read, sorry, one second. Here it is, the last part of our reading. So flip to your reading, the very bottom under question number 4, and we're going to make sure we all get the second one correct with the strongest possible answer. Follow along while I read. So then, who is in charge of the Catholic Church? The Pope was and still is today the head of the Catholic Church. Popes were extremely powerful in medieval Europe when everyone did exactly what the Church told them to do. In fact, popes were so powerful that most kings hated them. There was usually a power struggle between the emperor and the Pope. But there was one emperor who got along well with the Pope. His name was Emperor Charlemagne. So now that we've reread this paragraph that reveals that important information, go ahead and try and see what is actually the strongest answer to number 2. Right. And so then lastly, what were the 2 names for the medieval ages? It was also called the Middle Ages and the Dark Ages. So it was really important that we took all those things from our reading today.